Hey, what's going on? So, today I wanted to talk about some things. I guess some things being my depression, anxiety, and confusion. Don't mind me, I have a coffee. I will be taking periodic sips. And I don't know how long this video is going to last for because I just feel like I want to vent, talk. I don't always have people available to talk to. A lot of people just they're busy. Most of my friends either live out of the city, married, kids, uh, busy job that they have no time for anything but their job. So where does that leave me? But journaling or something. And since YouTube is kind of sort of like an online journal kind of sort of thing, so I've been going through some depression lately. I don't feel very adequate as a person. Just go through life confused about what I want to do in life, and I don't even know how to take that confusion away. I mean, I have a job that I do like, but I question, hey, do I want to do this for the next 10, 20, 30, 40, however many years? So, I'm thinking about that. I mean, there are opportunities for advancement, but I don't know if I'm good enough for any of those opportunities. I don't even know if I'd be considered for any of those opportunities. So I just go about my day living, working, breathing, errands, chores, eat, sleep, repeat. And that's pretty much it. I mean, sometimes I'll hang out with the odd friend here, the odd friend there, but hardly ever, right? And people don't listen to me a lot. People don't listen to my opinion. So lately I just keep quiet and I don't really say much of anything. Yeah. So that's there. Uh, then there's the dating. Dating sucks. Oh my gosh. You ever try to date? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. I haven't dated anybody since 2017, early 2017, and it is now 2020. And I just don't, like lately, I just don't consider it. I don't think I'm that interesting enough as a person or good looking enough as a person that anyone would even want to waste their time on me. So, for example, let's say I go to the club, which I haven't gone in a while, but if I went to a club and someone was looking at me on this side and I see them, I would be assuming they're looking at someone over there. And I'm just standing in the way. I'm just standing right here. That's my mentality. I don't know if anybody else does that. I don't know. Uh, yeah, yeah. So haven't dated. I keep quiet. I used to be really. I want to say, okay. When I was a kid, I was an introvert. I didn't say much of anything. I didn't talk to a lot of people. Then I became an introverted extrovert. Then I became an extrovert. Then I became an introverted extrovert. Now I'm back to being an introverted introvert that wishes he were an extrovert. If that makes any sense. Uh, yeah, so I'm considering job opportunities and things. I don't know. In about, it's January 2020 right now. In October of 2021, I'm going to take a 2 month and 1 week sabbatical. Basically, I'm going to be taking 2 months and 1 week off of work, my main job, basically, and just to give me time to focus and question things, question life, question myself. Give me a chance to clear my mind. I think that's what I need. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Did I tell any of you that I do stand up comedy? I do stand up comedy, but some time ago my comedy book that also had some meditations in it, that also had some journaling, that also had some poetry, disappeared. I thought it was stolen. I did. Then I did some cleaning. No, I was actually searching for some wire because I'm building a super antenna for my TV. See if I could pick up more channels. And I opened up this envelope that was within an envelope. That was within an envelope. And these were big envelopes. And I opened it up and my book's in there. My book's in there. So I'm not really ready to open it up again because I don't know if I'm ready to become the person I was when I had the book. But yeah, so basically, questioning my job, have no dating life, have very little social life. It makes me wonder that, hey, if, if I disappeared, would anybody miss me? That kind of thing. It's like if I moved to, I don't know, Timbuktu, would anybody notice? Maybe family. I don't think anybody else would notice or care. Yeah. So, how about any of you? Does anybody out there have any ideas on opinions on how to get over confusion? Because I sure don't. I sure don't. And then my anxiety. My anxiety sucks because it's like I'll get these symptoms, these weird symptoms. Like I'll feel like I'm shaking on the inside, and nobody can see the shaking, but I'll feel it. Or sometimes something will happen and I'll start worrying. And this all got like super severe for something that happened. Like something happened in 2016, carried into 2017, and it just put me on edge. I'm working on it. I mean, yeah, I go through a lot of sadness a lot of the times, you know. Oh, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, okay, why the mask? Why are you using a name like nameless and faceless and wearing a white mask so no one can see you, or making a video where it's just your neck down? Well, I don't feel like I matter to a lot of people, and I don't I don't I figure, you know what, nameless and faceless is the perfect name because I've had to go through many situations where I didn't draw the short end of the stick. I was given the short end of the stick, so much so that I became the short end of the stick. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Windsor. January is Bell Let's Talk month, and there's a great program in Windsor where people talk about their depression and anxiety and mental health and things. They also have one in London, they also have one in Toronto. I don't know if they have one in other places like Montreal, Quebec, or if they have it in the States. but it's a really good, it's a really good program. Yeah. Another thing happened. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you this, right? So there's like one person at work that's asking me personal questions, and I'm not offended by them. I'm actually flattered that they're asking, but my response to their questions is like, why are you wasting your time on that? I don't matter to you. These questions don't matter to you. You're literally wasting your time, your breath, your energy, and your thoughts on me. When you go through life being treated like you're invisible, you adopt the personality and the attitude of being someone invisible. And trust me, I'm not opening my heart out to any of you for views, because if you look at my other videos, most of them have one, two, three, four views, and many others have zero views. And you might think, no, they got above 10. That's probably because most of those 10 are probably mine. And maybe one person clicked on it and went, oh, this is too long. I'm not going to sit through this crap. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm not afraid of uploading this and letting people see my deep inner emotions, because no one's going to listen. People have their own lives. I get that. People have their own thing. And I guess I'm just doing this for me. And they say that if you want to be happy in life or successful in life, whatever that may mean, no matter what you do it for yourself first. Because if you do it for somebody else, you may not enjoy what you're doing. You're not going to be genuine at what you're doing. And then, and if you're not doing it for yourself, you're not doing it for anyone. Because if nobody cares, and neither do you, then why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Another thing I wanted to talk about, and I don't um, express this much. I don't feel like a physically strong person in terms of, basically, I don't know if I could defend myself on the street if I were attacked or something like that. Hence why I went and took up, what did I take? I took a little bit of taekwondo. I took up Goju-ryu Karate Do. I took up Ishinru. I took up a little bit of, very little of MMA. And by MMA, I'm talking about a little bit of boxing, a little bit of jiu-jitsu, not very much. And now I'm on a path of trying to learn Aikido. And I'm sure a lot of people who have seen my Aikido journey vids, which I'm still not done. I don't know where they're gonna go. I'll get to that in a second. They're probably laughing, but at least I know that I'm practicing something that I feel like, hey, in a complete dire situation where I can't walk away from a fight, or yeah, I have something. The other stuff I don't feel like I have. Trust me. This video is getting long, but it's not gonna matter because I'm doing it mostly for me, and if somebody else wants to watch and kind of relate to that, then fine, relate to that. You know, welcome. If not, it'll get 0 views, which is to be expected. Yeah. So if anybody out there clicks on this video and watches this video and you have a suggestion, go ahead, offer me a suggestion because it's greatly appreciated. And if anybody out there watches this vid and wants to ridicule me and call me a complete idiot and a fool and laugh at me, you go right on ahead because I can put myself down better than anybody out there. I don't need your help to do it, but if you want to offer the help, you go right on ahead. Go right on ahead. I don't think I've had any haters on any of my vids. I had, what did I have? I think I had someone call me a derogatory term, but then retract that. Someone called my adorable nephew a derogatory term. And I just thought, wow, how rude. And all he was talking about was the the atmosphere and global warming, and it's like, wow, somebody actually went that far to call a kid a derogatory term. I hope you're proud of yourself. I really do. This video is now 16 minutes and 50 seconds long, and counting. Sorry, I'm just scratching my eyebrow. A discussion that I would be having with a friend, if there was one available that would offer their ear for this long, I'm sharing with all of you because somewhere out there there's someone who's got a big enough heart that is probably relating to my video and listening. And if you have something to share, I will gladly listen as well. I'm a real person. I'm not a YouTuber doing this for views or doing this for whatever reason. I'm a different species. I'm a different specimen. I will tell you that. And I will do things most YouTubers won't. Like, I'll actually listen to you. I'll actually care about your opinion and what you're going through. Trust me, I've heard some things. I've heard some things. I've experienced some things. You know what? I will say one thing that I'm proud of myself. In this entire video, I have not sworn once. I've not said one bad word. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll say a bad word right now. Ready? Ready? Cannot. That's a bad word. Because the word should be can. And if you say cannot, that's very limiting. I thought that was funny. If anybody laughs, great. If nobody laughs, poor attempt at a joke. Anyways, you know what? This video is approaching 20 minutes. And I don't think anybody would want to sit through a 20-minute video of me talking about how down and depressed and anxious and confused I am. So, with that being said, let the kind, loving, caring, or ridiculing, mean, hateful words begin. I am nameless, and I am faceless, and that's all for this video. And if you have something to say, say it, and if not, maybe say it another time. Take care. That's all for this vid.